Okay, so you sent us this piece, Pankaltong Kun, which translates roughly to placed message. Looks like a set of personal thoughts, maybe advice.
Yeah, like little reflections. And, so many of us struggle with this stuff being authentic when there's so much noise outside.
Totally. So our mission today is, well, to dig into these 17 points, see what actionable bits we can pull out about self-acceptance, dealing with what others think, all that.
Sounds good. There's quite a range here, from big goals to, like, dealing with annoying people.
Right. Let's dive in. What jumps out first? Defining yourself seems like a big theme.
Definitely. Point hashtag 10,
Yeah,
don't let others define you, define yourself. That's really powerful. It's about taking back control, isn't it?
it really is. Put you in the driver's seat of your own story. And it connects perfectly with hashtag 2. Once you know yourself, don't lose yourself.
Exactly. Because it's easy to get swayed, You figure something out about yourself, and then external pressure makes you doubt it. You got to hold on to that self-awareness.
It's like an anchor. And I like the nuance in hashtag 1, contrasting I want to do with I want to be.
Oh, yeah, that's subtle but key. Focusing on doing feels much more active, more about your choices rather than trying to fit some image of what you should be. Agency.
Agency, exactly. Okay, so we're defining ourselves, we know ourselves, but then come the opinions. How do we handle those?
Well, hashtag 8 is pretty blunt. Others' opinions don't matter that much. Hold your head high and walk proudly. Easier said than done, maybe, but
Nah, for sure. But the point is freedom, right? Freedom from constantly needing that external thumbs up.
precisely. And it's not about being arrogant. Look at hashtag 6. When complimented, don't reject it, just say thank you. Accept the positive, just don't depend on it.
Good distinction.
Yeah.
And then there's hashtag 7. You don't need to respond to everything others say. Oh, the energy saved.
So much energy. Choose your battles, or maybe choose not to battle, which ties into hashtag 14.
Let me guess, the one about avoiding haters.
Basically, yeah. If you meet someone you hate, try to stay away. Spend time caring for those you love instead. Focus your energy where it matters, on positive connections.
Makes sense. Protect your peace. Okay, shifting inward a bit, inner well-being. Hashtag 3 stood out. We forgive not for others, but for ourselves.
Such a crucial reframe. Forgiveness as self-care, not letting go for them, but for you. Releasing that weight.
Yeah. And sometimes it's simpler things like hashtag 4. Try to smile always. Sounds a bit simplistic, but it could genuinely shift your mood, how you interact.
It can. And for bigger stuff, perspective helps. Like hashtag 12. When problems arise, remember we're just dust in the universe. It's not that big. We can solve it.
Takes the pressure off, doesn't it? And reminds us that ordinary life can be happy too, which is hashtag 13. Luxury doesn't guarantee happiness.
Right. Contentment comes from within. And you can draw on past happiness, too. That's hashtag 16. Remember good times to fuel hope for the future.
That's a nice thought. Also, being proud of yourself, even for small things, hashtag 17. Internal validation is key.
Absolutely. Acknowledging your own progress, no matter what others think. Okay, what about action and focus?
Right, there was hashtag 5. Whatever you do, always pay attention to details.
Yeah.
That feels like being present, intentional.
Mindfulness in action. And then there's the long haul perspective in hashtag 9. Keep trying even if you don't see results now. One day success will come continuously. Patience, perseverance.
Important reminders. And I found hashtag 11 interesting. When you organize everything, your mind becomes organized too. External order, internal clarity.
It often works that way, yeah. Tidying up your space can genuinely tidy up your head. And finally, hashtag 15, find a hobby.
Yes, find a hobby you enjoy to escape from the chaos. So important for balance, for recharging.
Definitely. So if you boil it all down, what's the core message running through these 17 thoughts?
I think it's really about building this strong inner foundation, knowing yourself, defining yourself, and then consciously choosing how you interact with the world, opinions, negativity, all of it.
Yeah, prioritizing your inner compass, your own well-being, over chasing external validation, self-awareness, self-acceptance, intentional living.
Well put. So for everyone listening, maybe think about which one of these placed messages really clicked for you right now.
Yeah, just pick one. Could be about forgiveness or perspective or just smiling more.
And maybe just reflect, how could you apply that one small idea today or this week? It doesn't have to be a huge overhaul.
Sometimes the smallest shift in perspective can make the biggest difference down the line. Something to think about.